no, she did all that, and I'm very sure you enjoyed it, yes? I liked the fact that she was very firm with time. In case you just felt she rubbed you the wrong way, just understand. We had to take care of time. Yes? Yeah, so it was done in love, not with any other issue in it. And so, even if you felt she hurried you up, please appreciate Dr. Kanga, because she did an excellent job to facilitate us and ensure that we did a perfect job. You know, oh yes, we flower Dr. Kanga. We flower her and pass the bouquet to her. Yes. Wow, great. Thank you so much. We will have some few minutes that are given to our rapporteur so that he can be able to give us a quick summary of the events and how we fared. So I will let Father Karoki to come over so that he can perform that. He did an excellent job. After that, we are going to be having closing remarks. I will say who will do that, and we will also have a vote of thanks, and then we'll have a closing prayer. I just need to give you the events as they fall so that you know we are just moving towards the end. Be patient for a little while. We will be done in a short while.
Welcome to the summary of the session. Something I was given a task that I've never done. It's like being sent to an ocean with a grass, and you are told to take water as enough as possible. So it was extremely Herculean for me. That's the interdisciplinary session took place here in Kwea. We have started from yesterday and studying today. That's the theme of the session. The policy to action, achieving the promise of equal education opportunity in Africa. The opening prayer was done by Reverend Dr. Charo. Welcome speech by Sister Jacinta and of the Aberdeen Faculty of Education. And Professor Kaku gave an opening remarks where he noted the global advocacy of equity in education, and he distinguished just only gave us the true tent of the equity, that's fairness and inclusion. And he stated very well that the developing country being signatory of international education conventions and covenants ought to be committed to the fulfilling the mandate. Then we have the keynote remarks from Professor Silemonari Mwembi, who gave the component of equity as fairness and inclusion. He elaborated fairness as making sure that there is no obstacle to education, and inclusion as ensuring the learners have access and possess minimum standard of education for all. He distinguished between between the construct of equity and equality. Remember the picture that he gave us. And he elaborated much in the curriculum, the ongoing forming of curriculum, and said that this one is competence-based. Remember, this one had a lot of questions. There is a lot of that because of the name. He gave a good difference between the current curriculum and the curriculum that is being proposed, and there is a lot of that. He continued the theory which inspired the current curriculum is Gardner theory, 1883. Which states that the learner possesses different kinds of minds and therefore learn, remember, perform, and understand in different ways. So it takes care of 8 multiple intelligences. They are there. And he elaborated on that and how the delivery of the curriculum, that's the methodology of teaching, the pedagogical methods are supposed to be done, so that they will ensure the equity in education and also engagement of all the stakeholders. So you go complete. Let's continue. National, at the end, he gave us that the national assessment will be conducted in 3 stages, curriculum levels. That's grade 3, grade 6, and grade 9. And grade 3 and grade 6, they would test all the subjects, but grade 9 will include more subjects. Then in the same day, Augusta Mutigani presented as a topic various development in teacher trainees, the application for lectures in primary teacher training college in Kenya. The findings found that the teachers have great role in facilitation of values for education, especially in primary teachers. When the teachers are well trained in values, they stand a better opportunity to impart the same values. He had this great law that lack of good is kind of the whole thing was encompassed on this. The lack of good experience of the teachers trainer rate them inadequate in imparting the value to teachers. Value-based teaching curriculum of teacher will enable the teachers to acquire the necessary skills. Lecture preparation remain. He also noted that in most of the colleges, lecture preparation remain somehow elusive. The same day we had Father Emmanuel, who presented the topic examining effective of Catholic trainers in secondary school in Fort Catholic Diocese, Uganda, where he came up with and found that the primary purpose of the school is to promote the holistic growth of individual learner. But the problem facing the young, that's in the Uganda, is appreciating the parental guidance, lack of life meaning, and human values. And so he continued on addressing how can we address those problems. The same day we had Christine Munara and Professor Clement Majao. Their topic was Christian Intellectual Heritage in Transformational Education for Marginalized People in Africa. The study was guided by theory of critical convention with historical intellectual values for human felicity and renewing emerging social trends in changing world, where they advocated for we come up with all the values from all the cultures, and those are supposed to be inculcated in the learners. The same day we had Dr. Likuhe and Father Gerard, who had the church as a supervisor in the provision of holistic education in Catholic sponsored secondary schools in Mugazi Diocese, Uganda. And they noted that the church played a vital role in the establishment and supervision of the school. And the church as a partner, being the partner in the education provision, must offer both oversight and oversee everything which is going on. Continue. The same day we had Maria Mtagale and Sister Dr. Sabina K. Mutisia, as well as Dr. Kanga, who presented the influence of cat restoring on adolescents, student psychological well-being in public secondary school, Baragoi District, Samburu County, Kenya. They noted that cat restoring is a fact in that area, and it has two effects, that is psychological as well as social. They expounded more on that. The same day we had Sister Lucy Akchi, Dr. Wilfreda, and Dr. Sabina, and they presented the topics psychosocial factor influencing low enrollment in primary school in Loima District, Turkana County, where they identified the environmental as well as cultural condition as a great challenge when it comes to the enrollment, completion, and transition of a girl child. The same day we had Malian Ntalagwe, Dr. Sabina Mtisia, and Kang, who presented the influence of cat restoring on adolescent psychological well-being in public secondary school in Baragoi. The same. Continue. We had Damas Benjamin, who had the topic was not didn't capture the whole topic. I tried to find the first bits. I think he got lost somewhere. But he was presenting equal opportunity, offering of equal opportunities, the strategy to offer equal opportunities in education in Tanzania, where he was talking about the uses of the the internet as well as the provision of the technology to offer the equal opportunities to all the students. The same day, we had Dr. Kanga and Daniel, who presented about the same, about the challenges of acquiring higher education. And education as light to all. And majority of the students have the challenge to acquire a higher education. Dr. Ann Kanga presented ethnic clashes influence on girl child education in Marsabit Central District, where it came up that there is a kind of a great challenge, and especially in the girl child. The statistics were somehow worrying. They were making most of the people reacted about. Those are the findings, that there is a psychological disturbance, death, abduction, performance due to the child's girl, and recommended the involvement of all, for the involvement of all to bring this. So today was the second day. We had opening prayer by Father Tawari, Dr. Tawari.
The educators and the researchers, among others. The objective of the 10th interdisciplinary session that the Faculty of Education has organized these 2 days is to live to its expectation of developing researchers that will create knowledge required in the development of AMASIA countries and the world at large. The outputs from these researches are in tandem with the conference theme, Policy to Action, achieving the promise of equal education opportunity in Africa. This theme is aligned to the Vision 2030 social pillar that focuses the country's effort in increasing access to education at all levels and ensuring inclusiveness. The theme is also in tandem with the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which states in Article 53(1)(b) that every child has right to free and compulsory basic education, and Article 56(b), minorities and the marginalized groups are provided special opportunities in education and economic fields. The enormous research output we have witnessed in these 2 days should inform the development of education policies in different countries that experience inequality in access to education. Policies must therefore be developed that cushion our boys and girls against negative effects of ethnic clashes, cattle rustling, misuse of ICT, media influence, gender inequality and stereotyping, learners who are able differently, financing education in marginalized areas and marginalized groups, appointment of heads of education institutions, pre-service and the in-service training of teachers, guidance and counseling services in our schools, and appointment of overseers of church-owned and sponsored schools. The Universities Act number 42 of 2012 has provided 12 objectives of university education. Top on the list is advancement of knowledge through teaching, scholarly research, and scientific investigation. This underscores the importance of research and the dissemination of research findings to inform policy as one of the core business of a university. The 2-day workshop is therefore a very important medium of honing skills in research among the academic staff, as well as exposing graduate and undergraduate students to quality research. Now listen to this one very carefully. Promotion to the next level in the academic professional ladder in universities will depend on achieving some minimum criteria developed by Q in 2014 and were to be effective from 27th October 2014. Top on the list is publication and the scholarly output. Examples. If you are good enough and you are able to publish one university level scholarly book, you earn 24 points. One article in a free journal, 8 points. One tertiary level scholarly book, 8 points. One reviewed conference paper, 4 points. Short communication in a reviewed scholarly journal, 4 points. One non-reviewed conference paper, 2 points. And the scholarly presentations at conference proceedings, like this one which I'm doing, 2 points. Are we together?
Yes.
So what you have done today is not in vain. You are earning yourself what? Points. However, the points awarded depends on the number of others for multiple authorship. If you are 2, if you are 3, the first one gets more marks than the second and the third. So you should make sure at least you publish some and you are the first author. I would therefore wish to encourage you to fast track your upward mobility by aggressively conducting research. Some of the other requirements for upward mobility include conducting quality teaching and learning, which includes postgraduate supervision, taking up administrative responsibilities like our dean Sister Jacinta with a lot of gusto, and attracting research funding, which is an important income stream in universities, as well as doing community service, being heads or chairs of education institutions, and among others. I therefore take this opportunity to issue good tidings in your endeavor to put Kwea among the top universities, generating a lot of research outputs that will inform policy development on achieving the promise of equal opportunity or equal education opportunity in Africa. God bless you.
She is in red, so flowers are in order. Yes. And the bouquet bounces to the floor. Yes, thank you so much. We are getting very close to the end now. We would like to allow one of us to give a vote of thanks, that being one elegant lady, our sister, Miss Caroline Onyango. Welcome, please, and let's welcome her.
Nelson Mandela said, "It always seems impossible until it is done." When the committee was sitting down to deliberate on this conference, after the abstracts were sent, I believe there must have been hundreds of them. For them to carefully decide and, come up with the papers and arrange them in the order that you have seen the arrangement, really, that was an excellent job. I'm here to move a vote of thanks. I will do it in different categories. Category number 1, the administrative facilitation. Really, without the Vice Chancellor's participation, not only tolerating, permitting us to have it, Professor Justice Mbai, without his coming to grace the occasion, really this occasion would not have been as significant as it has been. So for administrative facilitation of the Vice Chancellor, along with the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the two of them, the DVC, Academic Affairs and Research, Professor Kakus Kari Nokoi, who in addition to the administrative facilitation, he also represented the Vice Chancellor in opening, the session, and as well as the DVC, Administration, Finance, and Planning, Reverend Dr. Pius Mane. Without his financial facilitation, really we wouldn't have enjoyed. Did we not enjoy? Yeah. So because of that, we are going to give them how many factorials? Before you nickname me factorial lady, how many? Okay, we'll give them the NEMA clubs, okay? You've done the NEMA, so we'll do the NEMA factorial, 3, because there are 3 of them, okay? Excellent. Apart from NEMA, because it is very silent, it's not as noisy as the factorial, okay? Yeah, National Environmental Management Authority, there are a little noise. So that we didn't make too much noise. Now the next category of people that we need to acknowledge, the ones I recognized in the opening remarks. Really, I was thinking, how did this group just come to group values and value-based education and chaplaincy and Christian education together? Then we have another shift to child rights, to participation, provision, protection within child rights. Then we have another category, a bit of environment, a bit of peace, a bit of justice. Did you not get the flow? It really flowed very nicely, and really that was a really careful, very, very careful and thoughtful, and I believe intentional arrangement. I would like the following to stand up. Sister Dr. Jacinta Adhiambo, please stand up. Dr. Jared Anyona, Dr. Anne Kanga, she may have left. Reverend Dr. Gobert Kabendera. He happens to be at the center of it all, and not only that, he came from the university where he's based, strictly handling curriculum review, and then we are holding our conference and he comes and gives us the keynote. He has actually given us students, those of us who are doing our research at the moment, I included. We are now beginning to look at some of the topics that are hot now that we need to be working on, and we really appreciate his invitation here. So in absentia, we will appreciate his participation and his accepting to come and grace our conference. We'll give him the parliamentary. Okay, let's give him the parliamentary participation. That was really on point. And then alongside other guests who also graced this occasion, we have Honorable Mohammed Gabo, I didn't get the second name properly, and his team. We have the Teachers Service Commission, Mrs. Nancy Macharia, who was represented by Catherine Mwaura. Really, that was significant. We really cannot overlook their participation. So, we give them the parliamentary one? Yes, right. Very good. Not forgetting the presenters. Really, presenters, you gave us provocative set of papers. Whenever a paper was presented, that really provoked a lot of questions. And we have Augusta, Professor Majawa, Christine, Reverend Father Biarohanga, Dr. Gikoi, Wenfu, Daniel, Muchungu, Sister Dr. Mutisia, Dr. Kanga, and I have noted one thing. We have a number of lecturers or a number of presenters mentoring students, and that was really something. And if academic staff followed that, all undergraduate students, actually undergraduate students do their projects. So undergraduate students, as they graduate with their projects, and master students and PhD students will be having very many publications. If all academic staff did that, surely we would be having more than 500 publications in a year if we did that. And I wish to acknowledge specifically, those who had so many papers with students tagging along. That was really something. But we still had other presenters, Lucia Chen, Sister, Dr. Olali, Maria, Damas, Dr. Ogura, Edwin, Julie, Professor Enon, Christopher, Sister Madeleine, Barat, Dr. Wakiaga, Sophia, Sister Dr. Momani, Nelisa, Sister Mumbua, on behalf of Sister Nduku and Merab, and Mr. Mwaura. Really, your presentations were quite intellectual, scientific, and provocative. And because of that, we sat through these sessions. And we wish to give you, how many factorial? 7 factorial, okay? So that we group them all together. So, 1, 2. Good. Not forgetting the session chairs. Yes, we had Mrs. Catherine Machio, Dr. Joreda Nyona, Ms. Florence Ateka, Dr. Anne Kanga, and I included. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity. So the session chairs, you did a really, really wonderful job. 5 factorial for the chairs. Thank you very much. A very important person I must not forget. It's not very easy to talk when you're here. Really, you can easily have a slip of the tongue. There's a time, because of my being used to factorial clubs, I told the VC, we are giving you a factorial slap. Instead of a clap, when you're here. But I've noticed one person is very careful with what he has to say. So because of that, he never has the slips of the tongue. Let's recognize the master of the ceremony, Dr. Shem Malwa. Something with a careful choice of names, and something I liked most in day 1, You know, sometimes you can mispronounce the names of these very important people. Yeah, it's very careful to get the pronunciation right, and not only the pronunciation, the title. That is really academic. Yeah, that is really academic, and because of that, we are adding in, yeah, the NEMA one, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much. That was something. That was something. Now we have a secretariat staff who are facilitating the whole of this function. We have Patricia, Hannah, Jackie, Pam. Pam is here. Pam, please just wave. We see you. Pam is there. So Hannah is not here. Patricia is also not here. That secretariat staff, whatever they were doing in the background, facilitated the whole thing. So we gave them 3 NEMA factorial class. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Thank you very much. We have the Queer digital staff. By the way, there's a list that was going on your for you to give your mobile numbers. That is by the Queer digital staff. Do you know whatever you're doing here? If you go to YouTube, Queer Digital Media Services, you will see your presentations, all the questions you are asking, everything, courtesy of the Queer Digital Media Services, headed by Mr. Richard Kaketo. Some of you saw Mr. Kaketo, he kept coming in and out. So we have the Queer Digital Services coming in, together working in collaboration with the Directorate of the Communication and International Relations. So my brother here, we have my brother here, he's called Evans Havana Katsueli. This gentleman here. The work that he's doing is really important. Really. We thank the Queer Media Services together with the Directorate of the Communication and International Relations for the works they're doing, because this is making this public. How many of you are on Twitter? How many of you are on Twitter? Just 1, 2. Oh, okay. I'm going to tag you, but I tried to tweet yesterday to make this more public, but I realized a good number of us are not on Twitter. But we are already on the web. You will find this presentation and this session, everything on the web, so that you can tag your international community along. So because of that, we'll give them 5 factorial, the different categories I mentioned. Ready? Thank you very much. Now, a very important person. He mentioned that this was the first time he was doing this, but he did it really well. Don't you agree? Yeah. The rapporteur. The rapporteur. Father John Karoki. Father, please stand up. Please let's appreciate that Father did that. It was Herculean right from day one. You remember how some of us were just sneaking, you go out and then you come after 3 presentations have gone. And you want to catch with the flow, he had to stick through. Right from the prayer to the closing, to the prayer to the closing. Really? Which one do we give him? The flower? Yeah. The flower? Yeah. The flower? Yes, that was really beautiful how he did it. So let's usher him with the flowers and then we heap on you. Father, we appreciate you. We appreciate whatever work that you do. We appreciate the labor that you've done, and God will bless you as well. I shouldn't forget someone. The last people I wish to appreciate are the chaplain, Reverend Charles Chalo and Reverend Dr. Kawale. Really, without invoking the presence of God, the presence of heaven, that wouldn't have happened. And their work, whatever work they did, really, just acknowledging that let's come this and have us. Just invite the presence of God. That was something. Along with any other people who are asked to pray within the different sessions, we really appreciate them and we give them 3 NEMA. Very good. Well, okay. So we really thank them, and therefore we wish to thank all of you for your participation, but most of all, we thank God. We give all the glory to Jesus and tell of His love, and tell of His love. We give all the glory to Jesus appreciation because of what you have done. I think we can conclude with 3 factorial for the Dean. Thank you very much.
We are at the end. We are just about 3 minutes before 5. We may not have beaten our deadline for 4, but 5 o'clock should not find us pending. Yes? Great. And therefore, I will not say any more thank you because thank you has been said. And I don't have better words to do it. I don't have the technique to do it as Caroline has done it. The only thing I would request is that we would have Father Samuel Romata come over and close for us, or even from where he is, he can close for us and bless us as we go home and thank God for what has gone on because he has sustained us. Father, please.
Let us pray. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father,